Yoink. Alright, I have my bees. I've taken the liberty of doing a few things. I've done a bit of grinding. Well, not so much grinding, more sort of busy work in the meantime. I've got together all of the bee larvae. The only tier 2 mutagen I have to hand, the 2 rocket engine, 2 osmium rods, for the insect spreader rockets that I am about to launch. I have also set up, as you'll see here, a bunch of new teleporters to each of the major mines, particularly for the production of Pulsar Quartz, which I've made a bit of. So I have one in each of those. I will expand the teleportation network to include places like aluminium and sulfur in time, though I can get around pretty easily with just these. But that allows me to go, for instance, over here and pick up all the super alloy, which I'd already done. But it also means I can then go straight, for instance, to the... oh, well, maybe I'm low on iridium. I don't know. I probably have too much of a lot of this stuff, because I picked up a bunch of it while I was making it. And I can pick up all the iridium from the iridium mine. Even though it's only kind of down the road a bit, I still, you know, it takes a few minutes to walk there. In the meantime, while that's all been happening, these all go over here. Super alloy, loads of it. Iridium, yeah, I had too much iridium. I was even keeping some in minerals. I very much got the wrong element, didn't I? Okay. I think I might have kept some spare osmium, because that was the other thing I was overloaded on. But I think I've got some space for that now. Fine, like, I'm not going to add any more nitrogen into my nitrogen excess thing. This might end up being an extra excess. I've got to do more storage. But in any case, all that's set up and shouldn't be a problem from now on. Actually, what I need to do is create a box for iridium rods and uranium rods and so forth. Super alloy, all the other kinds of rods. I have, in doing so, unlocked a few extra bits and bobs. I unlocked the tier 6 backpack up here. So that's done. I'm working towards tier 4 mutagen. I've created enough biomass to get the tier 5 drill. Obviously, I had the insect spreader rocket. And I've created the Serena butterfly larva. And the Alera fish eggs. So there are several things on my agenda to do today. One is to get to tier 2 mutagen by, well, to aid it by getting these 2 insect spreader rockets launched. 2 is obviously to create the tier 6 backpack, because that'll be a good expansion. And then to create the Serena butterfly larvae, and of course more butterfly farms. And put these upgraded butterfly larvae, which are about the same thing. They're just rare larvae, tier 2 mutagen, and fertilizer. I can't do that without the mutagen. I also want to expand fish. I want to create a bunch more aquariums. Now, they're not difficult to make, but the question is where to put them. Now, I was considering slapping on an extra large room, basically over here, sort of behind all these storage places, or heading upstairs and just filling out here with more aquariums. But really, you know, I like having a fish tank in my bedroom, which I've really got to furnish. Oh yeah, hydration level low. I should eat food. I like having a fish tank. I don't know if I'd want my bedroom to be full of fish tanks. I'm not quite that mad on fish. So what the other plan is, what the alternative is, I do have space. I haven't really considered using before. Whether or not it works will be up for testing. But I've got 2 butterfly farms, butterfly biodomes. And, you know, I could see a few aquariums being dotted around in here if they'll fit. That doesn't work. If they can't fit in there for some reason. I've got my tree biodomes. I could definitely pop, I'm sure, like, unless it just doesn't let you place it on the surface. I can't try it right now because I need all the stuff for it. Particularly tier 2 fertilizer. But it seems like you could utilize this space. And it'd be nice for the fish to be around in sort of a natural looking environment, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's a question for a few minutes from now. Let's launch these rockets. And then we'll work on the tier 6 backpack, which is... requires magnetar quartz. I don't think I have magnetar quartz. Actually, I don't even have a storage space for magnetar quartz. It's the purple stuff. I might have to go searching for that. My launch station is over here, isn't it? How's my... Yep, this is going absolutely swimmingly. Good. That means you're maintaining your sulfur, so I think 2 drones was more than enough to basically the only bottleneck is these eggplants, and I think I've got enough fertilizer in now. All I have to do is occasionally collect it and bring it back to the main base. Cool. Insect spreader rocket. Oh. It's just got the bee farms in it, which look kind of cool, but you know, I mean, I've played enough Kerbal Space Program to know that is a wobbler. That is a wobbly rocket. You're gonna need some struts on that one. Launch that into space, and presumably it just drops bees from space. Space bees? I hope so. Let's get the second one up and launched now. Alright, that should be a 3,000% increase in insect production. I'd like to do more, but I need that tier 2 mutagen, or to go searching for the tier 2 mutagen. I really need to do some research. I'm gonna have to just literally look up on the map where I can find a procedural wreck. Although I do have to go back to that cave on the other side of that and go down to the surface and look at that storage bay that had fallen further down. I looked at it before, but I didn't go all the way down because I didn't want to get stuck. Oh, I need some supplies for that. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that I've got enough food and that you're being stored correctly. In fact, I might be in the mood for a rocket launch. What does everyone think? Let's do a trade. Most of that will come back. So yeah, I'll probably create 2 more. Once I've got the tier 2 mutagen, I'll probably create more butterfly farms, and off you go. And put the higher quality butterflies in it. That's an uncommon. I want the uncommons because I used a bunch of them to make those bee larvae for that. So many common around here. I can't even store all the common I have. I can't. There's no use for common larvae. I sort of get the idea of wanting to make it rare, but I've got so many common larvae and just nowhere to use it. I guess. Well, I don't know. It just seems economically strange to put in your game. Anyway, I've got 2 extra. I'll put away the remaining food. But let's stick the uncommon larvae in here. I got plenty remaining. I need to be picking up squashes. In fact, I should really upgrade these to tier 2. Tier 2 extractors, food growers. Because I'm starting... Yeah, I'm really running low on squashes. Give me those squash seeds. Can't be that hard. Tier 2 food growers? Where they at? Where are they at? Super alloy and fertilizer. Definitely not. I can put away the... not there. Away the iron and the aluminium from that. Water bottle. 2 super alloy. 2 fertilizer. I should have some in... Do I have some in here? I have a... Yeah, you. Oh, you've got enough. Alright. Oh, speaking of the, expansion to the teleportation network, I have actually placed down extra tier 2 nuclear reactors to sort of make up for the shortfall in electricity that costs me, because they're quite expensive. Do I have any extra squash seeds? Yeah, I'll put down at least 2 more. 2 super alloy. I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna do a run for fertilizer just so I've got them in my base. I already got sidetracked. I said I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to do, but I already got sidetracked, and now I'm expanding my my food growers. It's so typical of this game. Tier 2 food grower, it's there, right? There we go. I've got... Well, I could always put down another 5, really. Let's hold off on it. Yes, so... Let's have a look at where my insect production is now. Insects is growing at nearly... Yeah, well, a lot faster. So I should be at 50 tons very quickly, based on that. Yeah, I'm going to be at 50 tons, you know, in relatively short order. So I want more. I'm going to want to be able to create that tier 2 mutagen, and I'm going to want those butterfly larvae done. So I will need at least 2 more butterfly farms, which are down here. Tier 2 fertilizer, zeolite, bioplastic nuggets. I think I need to make more bioplastic nuggets. Silicon water bottles. I should probably... Let's see... 4, 7, 8, I think. Let's... grow that. How are my eggplants doing? I have some... I can do a pickup of eggplants around here. Get in there. Silicon and water. Yeah, I did grow you. I need to drink water. I should probably grab that from... there should be some spare water bottles in the... This is making bacteria samples, but it might be full up anyway, so... I'm not paying very close attention to that. I'll leave 1 in there in case it's got some extra. Oh, no, it's not full up at all. I'll take them back anyway. It'll happen in time. I'm not too worried about bacteria samples. I like them being sort of... all over the place. I like having plenty to hand. Here, yeah, I've got loads here. Alright, water bottles, and that means I've got... let's call it 4. Yeah, 6. I can do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all of my mushrooms. I mathed that out perfectly, even though I wasn't even trying. Okay. Plenty of bioplastic nuggets. I already had some to hand. Take those 2. Pop you back up here. I'm going to create 2 for now. 2 zeolite is easy, and tier 2 fertilizers is easy with the squashes growing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Where the hell? Wrong side. I don't know why I think I put the fertilizers there. I need 4 squash. I think I only need 4 squash. No, I only need 2 squash. Methane cartridges, though. I need... I could probably automate this soon. Algae and methane cartridges. I'm not sparing these here, am I? I've got... No, I'm gonna keep collecting that until that storage is full. Not using the storage bay until I have not got any space in it, and I have to use the overflow. That's nitrogen, that's methane, and I only need 4. I'm wondering whether I should compress that into iridium bars, but I tend to need iridium, like, ore, more than I need iridium bars. How am I up to? Fertilizer. I was still making that. That's everything. Okay. Now just 2 zeolite. And in any second, I should have the tier 2 mutagen. Be interesting to see what that takes to make. Here we go. Countdown. But, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to make a lot more tier 2 fertilizer. Soon, and I need circuit boards and all that. So I can make the... What the fuck? Hello, tier 2 mutagen. Ah, it's another Pulsar Quartz asteroid. That's a good celebration for tier 2 mutagen. More of this stuff for free. Although I can mass produce it now. It's like I've even set up a teleportation network so it doesn't have to... I don't have to wait. It's gonna land in the exact same bloody place, isn't it? What is with you and my gas extractors? You just don't like them. Pulsar Quartz, Pulsar Quartz. I'll take it. It's time probably soon to expand my power network anyway. That ought to do. There's a bit more. I kind of want all I can get just to save me running around later. Pop that in the Pulsar Quartz chest. Still no Magnetar Quartz. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to search for. What are they doing? Butterfly farms in theory. Oh yes, tier 2 mutagen. I now have that recipe. And that recipe is... common larva. Well, that's better late than never. That I've got a use for it. And it takes tier 1 mutagen. With the tier 3 mutagen is actually very easy to make comparatively. Alright. So, I need 2 of those. I probably also need to, automate tier 1 mutagen now. I can do that. What I can do is create a... over near the bacteria samples, if I create a gas extractor down there... There's the Terra tokens. If I put a gas extractor down... down near the... where is it? Down near this one. I can set up inside another... another autocrafter to generate that by taking out of this. I'll need to increase bacteria sample. Now, what's it missing? Not algae at the moment. Actually, no, it is missing algae. So what I probably need to do is add another tier 2 algae generator. This is tier 2, isn't it? Yeah. Just so it's got more algae to hand, because there's clearly not enough here. It's still growing. And maybe more water. I can always put down more stuff and make sure this is pumping out bacteria samples very quickly. And then I can automate the production of tier 1 mutagen. That sounds like a plan. That doesn't need to be here anymore. Because I probably want to create another... I want to pop it out one more. So I can create more storage. Because it's going to get really cramped in there pretty quick. I can almost do that. Yeah, I just need titanium. Bet I'm not going to find any on the ground here. So yeah, I'll probably make another water collector and another algae generator and have it producing as much bacteria samples as it can, and then I'll set down automation for and I'll set a gas extractor here, and I'll fly in. I'll set up another section for the drones to fly in more sulfur. 2 more drones should manage that. I'm hoping. I don't know how it distributes with the workload. So, at the moment, I'm still doing it by hand, but that is the plan for the future. I've got too much iron. Way too much iron. Okay. Butterflies, butterflies. I'm going to keep doing that. Mutagen, as it stands, is pretty simple. Bacteria samples. Okay, I need 2 of these, so... 2 sulfur. I should have... not that. 2 of that here. 2... was it methane cartridges? I'm gonna go collect some anyway. That's a mine. Why do I keep doing that? I've done that a bunch of times. Huh. New blueprint received ecosystem. Where's that from? Alright, hang on. Let's have a look. An ecosystem. Common lava. Now I've got usage for common lava all of a sudden. Where's this coming from? Tier 2 mutagen. Plants, insects, and cost 390 energy. Speaking of, I got 2900. Well, I'm definitely setting that up, but I want to get at least 2... No, well, hang on. What's the insect rate? 159. And these are 60 per second. Produces larvae and increases plant level. No, I'm going to get the 2 butterfly farms. I've already got everything set up for it. I want to use... Well, I don't know if I can actually put like butterfly larvae inside the ecosystem. So I'm just going to make these butterfly larvae so I can have the expansion from the 1000 whatever percent of that. Oh, good. I can start stockpiling, so I can stop with that. Stop picking up methane cartridges and just use what's in here. At least what's in here. 2 sulfur, 2 fertilizer, right? So anyway, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Partly because I just want to see these butterflies set up. Bacteria samples, not fertilizer. I just did a whole discussion about this. Take those squash. I need the tier 2 fertilizer, so I'm going to need more squash. That was a bee. They get inside. Tier 1, 2... I'm going to need at least another tier 2 mutagen then. Yep. God damn it. I might have actually. No, I've got one. I've got spare mutagen. I'm just trying to use the spare I've got to hand. And now for tier 2, I need 3 common larvae and 3 honey. I hope this isn't eating all my honey. Like, how much... You're full of food. Hopefully the honey will have rejuvenated by now. And the common larvae. I need 3 of those. Or maybe I need... Oh, hold on. Damn it. Oh, just take it... Wow, what? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I've got spare common larvae. Honey should be down... Here. In the beehives. 1, 2, 3. My food doesn't need it at the moment. And it reproduces pretty quickly. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Tier 2 mutagen created by mine own hand. Now, in order to create the either Emio or Serena butterfly larvae, I need rare larvae and fertilizer. A good thing I've got both of those right next to me. Fertilizer, rare larvae, tier 2 mutagen, and get going. In the meantime, I'm going to set up another gas extractor to produce methane. It shouldn't take too long. Tier 2 gas extractor, I need 2 zeolite. I need the ones I've got, so I'm going to get 2 more. I've definitely got an iridium rod. The circuit board's going to be the only thing I don't have to hand. So, circuit board. That's... I can't remember if it was... Yeah, it was created in here. No, it wasn't. It was created here. Bioplastic nugget, another zeolite, nitrogen, aluminium. I almost said it the incorrect way for a second there. Aluminium. What was the other thing? Bioplastic nugget, zeolite, iron. Bioplastic nugget. Nitrogen cartridge. Excuse me. In excess. Circuit board. So I should have what I need to put down that gas extractor. I also want another auto crafter to a super alloy rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 aluminium. and 2 osmium is easy. I think you're in minerals, or you're in excess. No, I moved you back. I just did this. My brain doesn't work properly anymore. Okay, so I'll be able to set that down. You are done with your Emio butterfly larvae. Let's hope we get the other one that I want. The Serena. Or we just get 2 Emios. But that's fine. Yes, I did actually want to also expand the living compartments. So 2 iron and a titanium. 1, 2, and a titanium. Just a little bit bigger. No. Let's set up the auto crafter. I think I remember what it looks like. There it is. Must be right next to it. This will be producing tier 1 mutagen. Okay. It should have bacteria samples. Why isn't it picking up the bacteria samples in this one? It ought to be. That should be in this inventories and items within range. Oh no, yeah, it's got both the autocrafters. Okay, it's not showing me everything that's in the autocrafters. So I'm going to also set up that gas extractor. Nice and nearby. And you're just going to be producing methane. So all I need to do is to bring in sulfur. Which is why I expanded this, because I want to put more storage lockers around here. I need to make 2 drones for that. Anyway, I'll work on that. There we go. Another Emio. Ah well. Kind of everything. You know what? I want my new butterfly farm to be nearby. I've got a few around here. I want to see these Emio butterflies fly. I don't know why I went all croaky. And then I'll create a... Did I create a butterfly dome on this island? Yes, I did. And it should have a nice Leox butterfly larvae. I'm gonna create one just in the back section around here where I don't have one so far. I'm spreading them out because I like them spread out. There's no reason I could pile them all together, but I think sort of maybe for FPS reasons, I don't think it'd like it. Drink from the lake. Okay. We have a lot more insects. How much are they producing nowadays with those buffs from the rockets? Only says 500%. That's being buffed a long way. Alright. Aquariums. Or should I do the... Should I do the ecosystem first? That'd be very easy. That'd be very easy indeed. I've got the bacteria samples. I've got the mutagen. I just need the algae, which I can literally... I'm just gonna take it from here. Then common larvae and a tier 2 fertilizer. Let's check on those squashes. You're not quite done yet. That's okay. Fertilizer is this way. 1 fertilizer. 2 squashes, and I think it was methane cartridges again. No, it's only 1 squash. I guess 2 methane cartridges. Yep, I've got everything else I need for that. Oh, well, hold on, I need the extra algae. Because 1 of that algae has to go in here. 1, 2. Another tier 2 fertilizer. And a common larvae. Or common larva. That's larvae is the plural. Are you done yet? 86%. God, it seems like they're done. Now, where do I want my ecosystem? You know what? On this island. I don't know why, but I find this island adorable. Why these trees have ungrown? No, they're at 100%. They don't look... It doesn't look fully grown, but that's okay. That's a good thing. There we are. An ecosystem. Oh, isn't it cute? It's even got a little waterfall on it. And now I can put... Container. Huh. Do I put larvae in there? Well, let's test that. I got a Leox butterfly larvae sitting there. If that goes in there... Insects 149 grams per second. I'll put that away. I don't know whether that goes in there. It doesn't seem to be affecting anything. I might look that up just to check if that's doing what I think it's doing. If I probably want it there. If it is, I can create some more rare butterfly larvae to do that. But at the moment, it's producing 2.3 kilograms and 149 grams per second of insects. 2.3 kilograms of plants. So that should help. I'll probably make more of those, because they're very easy to make. How's that doing for biomass? Well, insects are going up very quickly now. So yeah, that's the ecosystem, and the tier 2 beehive is... generates honey and bee larvae, which is very good. A genetic extractor. There's a whole new thing I'm going to have to learn. I have also got the tier 5 drill, and I've also got the tier 5 heater. I haven't even looked at those recently, because I have not been focusing at all on regular terraformation of oxygen, heat, and pressure. I've got to keep going. I mean, look, this has to go up. I mean, I'm going to get to 425 GTR, though I'm going to get both the tier 4 mutagen and the amphibian frog at 425. But I have to get up to 5 TTI, 5 trillion terraformation index. So I'm going to need to do more of this. Now, what I'm thinking, if we do the thing, like, okay, heat from 430 to 3,624. I mean, that's fairly easy to make, those tier 5 heaters. And what I can just do is replace... What's the difference? I mean, I can get a lot of... I can at least get some explosive powder back. And I think some iridium rods. And just replace the... What have I got? 6 heaters? 5 heaters? 6 heaters, I think. Replace all of these with tier 5 heaters. I've got 5 around there. Is that my limit with the... Really? Do I only have a tier 1 machine optimizer? I think this calls for a tier 2 machine optimizer, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's definitely a tier 1. This will have tier 2. Because it'll have 3 slots, not just 1. So, I'll probably upgrade this, which will be fairly easy, and then replace all of these out with tier 5 heaters. I assume they just go on the ground. Same goes for the drill. Tier 5 drill, osmium rod, and superalloy rod upgrades of these. Again, same deal. I'll probably just... How many can these boost? 8 machines. I'll tear all these down, rebuild 8 tier 5 drills around this machine so it can utilize the pressure multiplier fuse. And leave it at that. I won't do that now, but it's not going to be very interesting to look at, so I'll probably just do that off screen. My focus is going to be on animals from now on. Basic infrastructure I'll handle in the background. But for now... I want to get those aquariums down, because I want to make more eggs. I've got that new kind of egg that requires a tier 2 mutagen to make. I will see if I can plant it in the butterfly fields, because that seems fun. I need more tier 2 fertilizer, which means I need more methane. Methane or methane? How do you pronounce it? I pronounce it whichever way I can be bothered pronouncing it. Oxygen capsules. It's just cobalt, and I've got cobalt I've actually got to get rid of. They're one each, right? I want to create 2 of these. No, it's in the regular one. It's been a while since I've used this. Okay, 2 super alloy, 2 circuits. That means bioplast nuggets. Nitrogen, zeolite. And... no, not in there. I don't know why I keep checking that. 2 silicon, 2 iron, 2 aluminium. Not from there. I need more silicon. 1, 2. So... yeah. Let's have a look. Let's start with this one, because they got the pretty pink butterflies. Tier 1 Aquarium... I didn't make the fertilizer, of course I didn't. I got the methane cartridges for it. Methane cartridges. I've been saying methane this entire time, suddenly my brain wants to say methane. To fertilizer. Obviously. Okay. Now let's try it properly. I don't know if the plants are going to get in the way, or if it just doesn't want to be parked in here. I don't think it wants to be. That's a shame. I don't think it'll, yeah, look, it looks like a bunch of free space for it, doesn't it? I mean, I could fit it in the, one in here. I'm out of food. Chow down, and I'm gonna, by the way, extract food from there. Put it in here. I want 2. It's a shame, because it looks like there's plenty of space for it to be in here, but... I guess... no, I could create an expansion elsewhere, like I could I could just pop them in here, or go up. Like, I got all the heaters in here, I don't really need them anymore. What are they producing? Fairly low levels of heat at this point. Can I... Tier 2 beehive, there we are. I'll look at that in a sec. Actually, I'll look at it now. Another bee larva. Tree bark. Tier 2 fertilizer. Bioplastic nugget. Easy enough. Let me have a look upstairs. So this is the heater room. I can't expand out from there. I'll run across the top and go around. I haven't given myself a good space to just get to the side. See, yeah, I could pop another room out here and have that be like a big aquarium. Big living compartment. Let's set up some interior walls. Iron, titanium, superalloy. Not from there. I keep forgetting not to 3 iron. To use that. No titanium, 2 superalloy. I'll need to go pick up more of that. I'll grab an extra 4. Get an interior door. Maybe the living compartment door works. Extra titanium and a silicon just in case. I thought I had like a bulkhead or something you could set up in like an inside thing. I guess I'll find out. Can I shimmy across? Yes, I can. So, I want you... that one... here. Giving me some extra vertical roomage. I think, yeah, this is what this is. So if I put a wall here, that blocks that space off, and put a door here, means I don't have to have it exposed to my bedroom. And then... just the aquariums. I don't think that's the most space-efficient way to do it. Because if it's... I'm wondering, hang on. Can I make 2 by side without blocking it? Yes, I can. That would allow me to create 5 in here, possibly 6. If I set one sort of here. And then another one there. In theory, I can work on that. Okay. For now, that'll do. Actually, I'm fairly certain I could go that way, so if I created another one off there, it blocks some of my view, but that's okay. That way I could pass straight through here. I think it'd be a... no, there wouldn't. Yeah, so I could line a wall probably a lot longer than this. Okay, fish eggs. I need 4 fish eggs. I have not got any to spare, but I have got a new type of fish. Which is the... Alera fish eggs. Phytoplankton seed, tier 2 mutagen, and fertilizer. Fertilizer is done. Tier 2, well, I can start with a tier 1 mutagen. I'm just going to nab that one. And upgrade that to a tier 2. Common larvae and a honey. Have to go outside for the honey. And I've definitely got the phytoplankton. It's C, right? It's phytoplankton C? Yep. Double check that recipe. Phytoplankton C, tier 2 mutagen. I didn't actually upgrade it yet. I got the materials for tier 2 mutagen. I didn't turn it into a tier 2 mutagen. Dunk, dunk, dunk. I want another one of those. Ooh, you are a fish. You are indeed you are a multicolored rainbow fish. I like that. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Let's make another one of you. So I can put both of you in a fish tank. While I die of thirst. Why have I got these 2 bacteria samples on me? I know I had them there for a reason. At least I'm barely convinced I did. What's happening? 27%. Alright, I'll have a look at your lot in a sec. Tier 2 beehives. That's easy enough to do. I mean... almost tear down the beehives I've got. I could tear down at least 1, I'm sure. Hey, I've taken the honey out of this one. Oh, it's giving me back some honey. What about you? I'll take the free honey. That gives me back the lava. That way I don't have to make another lava. So all I need is the tier 2 fertilizer and the tree bark. And the and I've got the biomass nugget as well. So upgrade the fertilizer. I need 2 squashes, 4 methane cartridges. I think 2 algae. I need to go pick up some more algae. No, that's done. 4. I think that was it. Yes, it was. And the tree bark, which I've got Provo's fish eggs, just in time for me to want another kind of fish egg. You're a Tilu fish egg. Okay. Provios fish eggs, phytoplankton A, tier 3 mutagen fertilizer. Alright, 2 phytoplankton A, 2 fertilizer, 2 tier 3 mutagen is at least 2 bacteria samples. I have them on me. So many fish. 2 nitrogen, 2 sulfur. Lovely. I can use some of this nitrogen. And I think I need to go collect sulfur soon. That's osmium. Relatively soon. I mean, I can always pick some up from the fertilizer production. Tier 3 mutagen is so much easier to create than tier 2 mutagen. Yeah, that's all I needed. That, and that. Get started. I'm gonna... Oh, no, I need to press the button properly. Wait for it to actually get going. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and set down my first 2 eggs. I've got a... Well, I wanted to create a Lara, which I did, and I've got a Tilu. So one of them's a randomized one. One a Lara. Yeah, they look like your little... Is it like a grouper? I don't know. I don't know enough about fish. And more sort of flatfish ones. They look a bit like the fish I've already seen. But a different color. Okay, now for the upgraded, well, the newer versions that I've just unlocked. That's the wrong way. I think I might need a new incubator so I can get multiple of these on the go. One at a time is proving quite slow. Oh yeah, I've got to place down these tier 2 beehives before I forget. Tier 4 mutagen! Blasting through this now. And an amphibian farm, that we knew that was happening at the same time. So tier 3 mutagen and a tier 1 mutagen makes a tier 4 mutagen. Can be used to create frogs in the incubator. Have I unlocked any frog recipes? No. But that's okay. Vilnius fish eggs. Now, I don't think I get... Am I in the amphibian phase now? Yes, I am. I am now officially in the amphibian phase, and I'm moving towards mammals. That's terrifying. Amphibian farm. Insert frog eggs to create frogs. But I can't create frog eggs. Fish, 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 fish. I think I get my first frog eggs shortly. We'll have a look. Genetic extractor. Well, I got some frog eggs here. I've still got some Jurario fish eggs. And I am definitely going to be putting in that tier 2 aquarium. I don't seem to get frog eggs until then, unless it's in... No, it's the next one. 450 GTI will be the Huli frogs. Okay, well, I'm going to preset that amphibian farm, which is going to be so easy to do, because it's just a common larvae. And a fertilizer. But I want my Provios fish eggs. I actually got what I asked for that time. And I'm gonna put that in my new aquarium, because more animals, more goodness. I gotta create more of these. Oh, very pink. Like salmon. Probably not, though. God, that's a really pretty looking fish. Not that I'm generally of any judge. Now, the amphibian farm. Did I go inside? No, that definitely does not. That goes outside. My first vertebrates I'm creating in the, in the wild. Alright, this can go near... probably not near... Right, just here. Alright, this is just there for when I get some frog eggs. I can just dump it in here. I can create a bunch of these. I think they all stack together. Alright. I had plans to expand automation networks, particularly on Mutagen. So what I needed was some iron. Not that kind of iron. Oh, no, no, I had the tier 2 beehive. Before I forget to do that, I'm going to take the iron. There's a bunch of extra. And plop those down. Same place as I had them before. So they're effectively just straight upgrades. And they'll create 4 rather than... I don't really need these 3 then now, because that's creating more than those 3 combined. And, of course, they create insects. Start picking up common larvae. I need that, turns out. I need a lot more of that. I'm gonna need like some kind of vacuum. This is a rare one anyway. I'm gonna grind up for that at some point. Just go around and spend a bunch of time collecting a whole inventory's worth of common larvae. Okay. So here's what I want to do. Locker storage. 1, 2. You're creating bacteria samples. That's fine. Actually, stick that back in there. Because you'll be creating mutagen samples. And I want you to accept, and this will be sulfur. I want you to accept, demand, sulfur. Priority 1. So below... So, I think this is what the drones will prioritize. So priority... I want this to be the highest priority because it's creating extremely valuable fertilizer. There's a bunch in here and I will actually just nab half of that. So you should be collecting at priority 5. I'm going to set you down to priority 2. So you'll be below priority for the... of these, but you will still be collecting them. I hope it'll do the same. So I've got 2 demand inventories and 1 supply inventory. I want 2 more drones working that. Rocket engine and a circuit board, done. 2 circuit boards. I've got 2 rocket engines, which I picked up earlier. And the circuit boards are in the advanced crafter. I remember the recipe, just not off the top of my head. 2 bioplastic nuggets. 2 nitrogen cartridges. Alright. 1, 2 has been added to the system. So 4 drones are going and should be shuffling sulfur back and forth. I've moved some automatically, well, by hand, I mean, into this container, which has already been using it up because I've been automatically creating mutagen now. So it's been using all the bacteria samples it can create. One small problem, and of course the methane cartridges. One small problem is that I'm out of water and I'm out of algae, so I'm going to at least create another water storage, which shouldn't be too difficult. Water collector. If I can remember where it was. There it is. 3 bioplastic nuggets, aluminium, magnesium, superalloy. More bioplastic nuggets. I should collect those mushrooms. Another lake water collector right here. So that should increase your production of algae. And what I'm going to do is, just to speed things up, I'm going to nab up all of this algae. Deconstruct that. And reconstruct it, hopefully closer where it should work. Fine. I'll keep this algae for now. I'll just let it do its thing in time. So hopefully, as sort of time goes by... Is this a tier 1? I think this is. Yeah, that's a tier 1 generator. That's okay. As time goes by, that should automatically start filling it up with mutagen, and hopefully I'll also get some bacteria samples, like, as well as overflow. Algae goes in here. I'll need that for later. I'm also just going to eat this honey because I don't want it on me and I don't want to put it anywhere. Okay. So, we should be moving very comfortably onwards towards our next goal, which ought to be... Well, genetic extractor will happen in time. 2.5 tons of fish for a fish display. 35 kilotons for the new kinds of fish eggs. Insects will be going up faster. I'll probably need... Well, I've got the... I can make the titanium mutagen, so I might launch another couple of insect spreader rockets, because I've got 12 plant rockets and only 2 insect spreader rockets. I reckon I can launch 4 more on that, but again, that'll be a lot of grind work that I have to do on my own. But I'm looking forward to the frog eggs. The animal shelter, that's going to be cool. Geraro fish eggs. And the Titu Aquarium coming relatively shortly. What do we got? Genetic synthesizer. Animal spreader rocket. I hope that's just dropping pandas. And then finally, tier 1 animal food will be the end of that line. Of biomass, so I think we might have more to do later on here. 12 kilotons of insects is the end of this. Oh, I can create rare larvae. I got a long way to go for that. To get the jetpack, but I'm already seeing the very end of the terraformation index. 5 trillion TTI for the extraction platform. So when all this is said and done, and it's not too far in the future, I get to launch a ship and rejoin a ship in orbit. Get the hell out of here. So that's a good goal, but I probably need to do a lot more of this because this is going up very slowly. So yeah, my plan. Probably by next episode, I will have upgraded the drills and the heaters. I need to do an energy revamp. I need to set up probably more... Well, I need to expand my aquarium and set up more fish eggs because I need to get to tons of fish before I can make the fish farm. So I'm going to expand my existing aquariums, make a bunch more fish eggs, expand that. And hopefully next time there should be frogs. Ribbit.